What's up, guys? First, I want to apologize again for being as long as it's been since I made the last video. We're at pretty much over a month right now, a bit. But I just wanted to give you a quick outside garden tour, and no, it's not very happy. So my banana pepper plant here, granted we have a couple peppers left on it. We got a prematurely ripening little guy there, one there, and we got one in the back. I did harvest pretty much all the peppers on this. The bugs got to it, the weather got to it, so it's not happy. If you remember from my older videos, these three pepper plants, actually sorry, four pepper plants, were all from the indoor grow. So that's a banana. These two right here are the peppadews. Those guys are looking really healthy. I'm looking forward to trying those out. There's no leaf damage, no sun damage, no nothing. So I really like the way these are growing. And then over here we got the cowhorn pepper. I do have a few peppers left on it. I've taken two off so far that have ripened to red, like this one. I will pull that one today. I do have, this one's actually getting really big. So I'm looking forward to that little guy ripening up. And then I got the one right here, little curly Q, kind of wrapping itself all the way around. As you can see, the leaves got bug eaten. Pepper plants outside aren't really doing that well, except for my peppadews. Those are looking really good, really healthy. The only thing I see up top is one leaf chew right there, and then we got a couple leaf chews right here. Last night I did come outside and I found hornworms pretty much all over everything, so I sprayed the plants. We're going to probably spray the plants just about every night. Hopefully we can eliminate that problem. I'll show you the tomatoes. Bush Goliath, as you can see, got eaten by the hornworms. I got one tomato on that plant right now, and I got two little ones starting up top. We got the Cherokee Purple that got completely destroyed by the hornworms. All you see is the little sticks. They ate all the leaves. I got one little pepper there, tomato there, which is actually kind of growing a little funky. Couple. And little starters up top. And over here, I'll show you the patio tomato. It's not looking too happy. He didn't really get touched by the hornworms, luckily, but we got a couple going on there. We got the Phoenix. The hornworms kind of went after this one a little bit. I think we got them early, so that's a good thing. They did eat a couple stalks off of this tomato plant. Then over here we got another Phoenix, one tomato down on the bottom. It's a little short stubby guy. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm hoping he puts out some more fruits for us. This one over here, if you recall from the older videos, was my my yellow cherry tomato. I picked the majority of the tomatoes off. It did set more fruit, so we'll let those ripen up. They taste a bit salty for anybody who might be interested. They are good, definitely juicy, but a little bit on the salty side. And this plant, for the most part, died and then came back. It kind of started its own, I don't know what's going on in there, but its own little plant again. So we got plenty of blossoms up top. So hopefully we'll get some more fruit out of that. Then we got our Romas. Romas are looking really healthy. Looking forward to making some sauce. Hopefully we get a bunch of Romas off of that. And then we have, what is this one? Husky Cherry Red. So those guys are looking really healthy too. And then we'll head back over this way. We got some beans. There are some carrots kind of down here in the front row along the entire bed. There's some beans there. Really good, nice and sweet. Some carrots. They're actually dwarf variety mini carrots, so we'll see how those go. I don't know. We have some onions down here in the front. Then we got our pole beans. Pole beans obviously got eaten. Japanese beetles are kind of destroying everything, just eating away at all the leaves. Like I said, I came out last night and I doused everything. I kind of mixed up a concoction of neem oil, soap and water. And then we do have some royal purple beans down in here. Those are growing, starting to come in. We got some flowers kind of tucked away in here somewhere, right there. Then over here, I have one lunchbox pepper. I was not expecting these beans to grow the way they did outwards instead of up, but this is my lunchbox pepper. We got cucumbers, which we've harvested a few. Cucumber beetles eating away as usual. Got a little cucumber starting right there. See if we can focus. There we go. And a little guy right there. But they're looking all right. We're trying to battle the bugs right now. And we'll head over here. Got some more cucumbers. Little one right there. I think there's another one right there. Right there. We tried to do some potatoes, but the potatoes kind of grew out of control, and we didn't keep on top of burying the sprouts as they came up. So we kind of gave up on that project. These ones might survive. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We got King Bush winter squash. He's just kind of hanging out down here, not really doing much, but we'll see what happens with that one. Another cucumber plant. Raspberry, a mix of raspberries and blackberries. Raspberries. All right. But what we'll do now is I'll take you up the hill and show you what we've been doing for the past few weeks. Now, the shed that's tucked away in the back of this property was actually pretty much on the verge of being condemned. Trees were growing over it, everything. That tree right there completely covered the front of the building. But what we did was we cut back a lot of branches and we made a chicken coop. And it's got a decent sized run, and we also have our rabbits in there. So we'll head on inside, show you guys the rabbits, the chickens. So down here, this little guy, that's Magnus. And then we got Benedict, who we thought was supposed to be a female, that was told it was a female. It turned out to be male. So what we did was, obviously, I mean, we let the males out to play with each other, but yeah, we know what happens when two males hang out with each other. A little bunny action starts going on, but nothing happens. So we bought Freya. Freya is our female doe, and we did breed her with Benedict, and she does have babies inside there. So in a few weeks, Freya hopefully will give us a nice little litter of babies. She's pretty temperamental right now. You stick your hand in there and she'll attack you, but she's good overall. As you can see, her belly's kind of bulging out, so hopefully we'll have some bunnies. And then we'll show you the chickens. There's one. Let's see if there's any over here. No chickens over there. They're all inside the coop. So let's see. There's the little ones, and we got big ones, obviously. That little guy right there is a rooster. We will be taking care of that shortly here. Unfortunately, we kind of got a straight run of chickens. We actually rescued them from a guy who kind of had an excessive amount of birds, and the town basically told him he had to get rid of them. So we went down and we rescued some birds. We have 9. We want to say they're probably about 6 weeks old, maybe. And then we have 5 little ones, which we're thinking are maybe 4 weeks. Not really sure. Let's see if I can show you guys a close-up of them. But like I said, straight run, a mix. We believe we may have 4 roosters between one of these little guys and then 4 of those guys. We're not sure yet. But if we find out they are roosters, and once they get to that age, we will we'll call them and we'll put them in the freezer and we'll have food. And hopefully before wintertime, if we're lucky, like I said, I don't know what the exact ages are. Maybe we'll get eggs for wintertime, maybe we won't, I don't know. But we'll see. The little guys are kind of nestled in. It's not quite bedtime yet, so I'm sure they'll come back out at some point. But here's their coop. Like I said, it was a pretty much condemned barn. At some point way back in the day, it was a chicken coop by previous owners. Behind that white panel over there is where they did have their chicken run door. We blocked that up and we put one right here with a ramp so they can get in and out. There's the feeder, 5-gallon waterer with nipples on the bottom. And made the jungle gym. And completely secured in from airborne predators and caged all the way around. So, and as you can see, we let the rabbit run free in the chicken run. Freya probably won't come out. She just doesn't want to be bothered right now. Magnus was out, and he kind of, every time he gets the run of the chicken coop, he kind of pisses the chickens off. Ah, bud. But he's a good boy. He loves people. Magnus, not so much. Magnus is just kind of like an antisocial rabbit. I don't know, he just kind of does his own thing. But yeah, like I said, this is kind of the reason why we've not made a video in a while. Obviously, you know, we moved here a little over a month ago, and we've been trying to get settled in as far as what we were going to do with the yard. And we wanted chickens and we wanted rabbits for meat. So, you know, we're breeding rabbits now for meat, and we're raising chickens for eggs and meat. So hopefully, we're thinking maybe next year we may actually move out of state, and we will take the flock and everything with us. There's our dumpster that we pretty much rented so we could clear this shed out, along with some other scrap and stuff that needs to disappear. But we cleared this area out over here. This was all overgrown with brush and everything that's been cut down on the property. So we kind of made a brush pile back here. But as you can see, in our neighbor's house, they have a chicken coop over there as well. So, and I want to thank you guys for watching. And again, I apologize for it being so long since the last video. And hopefully you guys will stick around and like, subscribe, and, you know, be in touch with some more videos. And also, if you haven't yet, follow me on Instagram. It's the same display name as Little Homegrown on Instagram. That's where I do a lot of my picture updates. I do some videos there as well. So if you feel free, swing on over to Instagram if you have an account there, and give me a follow. Thanks for watching. Take care.